Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Zonazuma. So today we are about to talk something really impactful for the environment because our guest today is the leader of the World Cleanup Day. Is it correct?
Yes.
So, Kak Agus, how are you
Yeah.
there?
Good. I'm good, Zuma. How are you
Okay,
there?
I'm really good here. So, would you mind introducing yourself, please?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Agustina, the leader of World Cleanup Day Indonesia. I have been leading the movement for so many years. Yeah, quite a while.
Yeah.
And right now that together, basically, what with all the Indonesian team and all the leaders we have in Indonesia, that we lead the biggest cleanup action in the world. So it's like more than 7 million people.
Wow, so the volunteers is like 7 million more.
It's the first year was 7.6 million people,
Yeah.
second year 9.5 million, and last year during pandemic, even during pandemic, that
Yes.
we bring together 4.2 million people. That yeah, it's Pamela, the number quite low compared to last 2 years, but of course this is pandemic, right? I mean,
Yeah.
like, well, everyone, I mean, we cannot really go outside to do cleanup, so
Wow,
yeah.
that's true. Yeah, but that is really good numbers, like really, mind blowing, to be honest. And you are Indonesian young lady who leads that more than like 7 million people. Wow, I'm amazed. Okay, so Kagus, what are you doing at the moment? I mean, what is your current activities?
Yeah, I'm working. I mean, I have my professional work.
Okay.
I work in one of social enterprise in one of social enterprise company in Estonia.
Yeah.
And also at the same time, I also working. I mean, again. As an implementation manager is a waste management company from UK.
Yeah.
So in Estonia, I work in the you can say like social enterprise focusing on e-democracy platform. So
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
it's two different organizations
So
where I work,
productive.
but yeah, of course, like that is my professional job,
Yeah.
and while I mean I spend quite a lot of time also doing volunteering work while I'm working.
How do you manage yourself? I mean, like with the time and also with the spirit, with the power that you have. It's like a lot in your plate.
It's about the mindset, basically, that I mean, like, the way how we manage something,
Yeah.
it starts from our mind, right?
That's
so
true.
if we think that we can do it, and we will always put priority on it, so it doesn't matter like you are working as a professional staff in the company
Yeah.
or as a boss, but if you also put priority, you know that there is something that you should do for our planet, environment, or humanity itself. So you will always find time at the end of the day.
Wow.
Like make a time to
Quote
do
of the
it.
day now. Quote of the day. I got it. Okay, so we're gonna be focusing on the World Cleanup Day for today. Is it okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
So, would you mind explaining us about what is the World Cleanup Day, and also how long, like, has been running for this organization?
Yeah, so World Cleanup Day is simultaneous actions. Yeah, cleanup action, which is like we are doing it in one day, and it's a global action, really huge action, following by 180 countries in the
Yeah.
world. So we do it together as a simultaneous actions, and
Yeah.
Indonesia itself, like we do it from Aceh to Papua in 34 provinces.
Yeah.
And these actions it start first time as a global action from 2018.
Yeah.
But this initiate this movement was starting from Let's Do It movement. So Let's Do It itself is civil organizations in Estonia.
Yeah.
They start an actions in 2008 first time. Like there is a guy which saying like, okay, we have so many trash in our country, which is we need to take action to clean up together. And he was working together, involving like thousands of people. I think like around 50,000 of people in 2008. So clean up the country for 5 hours. and that action then like really inspire a lot of people,
Yeah.
and from other country then start joining, like let's do it together. So like not only Estonia, Lithuania, Latvia, and on, and then Ukraine and everyone. And then this is how they start the movement, which is like becoming global movement. They said that okay, let's not do it only of us, like like let's do something bigger, which involving more countries. And then the ideas of World Cleanup Days came up, like okay, let's do it together with other countries. But on the first year, it was 157 countries.
Yes.
In 2018, in the first year. But it's already a big number because like I don't know, like around maybe 20 million volunteers already joined by then, like
Okay.
across the country. But it's also Indonesian because like we lead more than 40% of the number of volunteers from that global volunteers. So that's why, I mean, this is how it started from 2008. So until today.
So that was the background of the initiation for the action, yeah?
Yeah. So
Okay.
it was like start from the people who are really thinking, okay, I mean, like, we have the problem. We find trash everywhere, but we cannot just see it. Let's do it. We have to do it, right?
That's true.
I mean, like, talking is not solve the problem, but when we do it, we solve the problem. So this is how it started. Let's do it so the first is just like a words. Let's do it, and then after that become a movement. And let's do the word movement, but then they register let's do the word movement in 2019 in Estonia, which is now like becoming the umbrella for all the World Cleanup Day in each countries in the world. So,
wow. So why did you particularly interested in cleaning the earth from the trashes?
Yeah, basically, first I don't really start. I mean, like I'm not really basically environment activist before, right? I mean, I work more like peace activist, and I always do campaign about peace. Working closely with so many NGOs in Indonesia, and like conduct like a really big campaign about this. But then one day in 2014, I was invited to join Let's Do It World Conference. Not like by then not Let's Do It World Conference yet, but it called Let's Do It Asia Conference, which is like for Asia countries in Cebu, Philippines. And then that the first time I heard about this movement, and then I found out, oh my God, this is a really good movement. Because this is where I can do my campaign, which is like focusing on peace and at the same time on environment.
That's true.
Like right, so like I need this vehicle to unite everyone from different backgrounds, different you name it, like culture, ethnic, and different sects, different religions. But we come together and do cleanup. Because when you do cleanup, you are not asking people like, hey, what is your religion, right?
That's true.
Like,
Definitely.
When we do clean up, we just do clean up, and we know, okay, it doesn't matter who you are, that we know that we have the same love for this planet. So this is what we need to take care of. So so it's bring like one mission to everyone basically. So I believe with this value and these missions to bring everyone on board to do good things together. So that is how it starts.
Whoa, I'm feeling like I'm now talking with the president.
President of the movement.
All right, so that's how you get involved to this movement or action, right? And what was the biggest challenge when you started the movement?
First, of course, it's quite hard to bring. I mean, because it's not only me, right? Like we have like 7 young people basically from Indonesia who joined the conference, and then we back to Indonesia. Then we think, okay, we have really, to do it. I mean, we have to do it because it's our commitment. In the conference, we say yes. Because that time, the Philippines was saying like, okay, we are 5 million. Like I am 5 million. They said, and we are from Indonesia. We say we are 10 million. But we don't know how to get 10 million. So
we just 10 million.
Crazy, But we find that we found a fire basically. So okay, let's do it. I mean, like this is good thing, and then we start building a team. It's not easy because then day by day or even after years that our team is changing because it's quite hard to find like people who really commit and give full commitment and for the organization, which is this is not paid organization, like everyone do volunteering work. So and then then we understand that to work to bring this more people on board, I mean, which is bring million of volunteers, it's impossible to work by organization alone. So what we can do, then we find a strategy how to build a team which is cross organizations, and then we make each organizations belongs to the work cleanup day. I mean, like, this project is not only not anymore belongs to Let's Do It, but we invite them to discuss with them. Okay, this project will belongs to of us who commit as a team. And then there are a few organizations decided to become part of the core team. We built the system together.
Wow.
And this is how then it's happened. And then now we already have like, beside the core team member, like more than 10. But we also have more than 3,000 of communities join, like 3,000 of community and organization are on board. So yeah. For me, if we talk about the challenge, it's always hard to start everything.
That's true.
But even at the end, but then in the journey, I mean, like, even harder basically to maintain the spirit and the team and everything. But there is always a way. I mean, like, if we really commit and then we say yes for our commitment, then we just do it. I mean, like, don't think so much, because think so much and talk so much not solve the problem.
Yeah.
So
the action does.
Yes,
of course. So, like, I'm quite, like, having question on my brain right now. How does the world, what responds to your action that you lead?
International, basically, we have quite good recognitions from international. Even in 2018 and 2019, I have been meeting by myself, like, with Estonian president by then. Like, even Estonian president was shaking my hand and say, like, thank you for the great work. And, like, it was so amazing to see that even, like, international people realize that, or they are, I mean, like, they recognize our work, right? And international organization also, Let's Do It World movement, they appreciate us. And also the countries among the Let's Do It World movement network. I mean, like, it's really a huge network. They also appreciate what we are doing here. I mean, as a country which is give the example that we really believe in voluntary work. And when we, I mean, it's not easy, of course. Like, we have to work like years to make it happen.
That's
right?
true. Yeah.
That this is happen. But I can say, like, so many people give really good impressions or good appreciations. I mean, like, they appreciate what we did.
Yeah.
And in Indonesia itself, like, we also got really good recognition from the minister. Like, every year, Minister of Environment and for Forestry, she gives us like a support letter, which is invite all the people to join the movement, and to all the governors and all the environmental agency, all municipalities to join the movement to support. And also the Ministry of Coordinating Maritime Affairs and Investment, he also give him support. And I mean, like, quite few, like, ministry, they make video and all letters, and even governor itself, they come to the cleanup. Like, they do clean up, like, they're not only talking to media, but they do clean up together and give the example. So I could say we are really, like, optimistic with this. I mean, like, more feel like, how to say, now, like, everyone feel belongs to the movement. And then we believe in the momentum, which is to raise awareness of people about waste issue in Indonesia. So,
I believe that is, like, really huge success for you. Congratulations. I would like to say congratulations.
Thank you. But it's not only for me, basically. It's for everyone who joined the actions. I mean, of course, for me, like, I'm just one person, right? But behind of me, basically, there are really huge team working for this. True. And also the leaders from each islands, each region, cities, and all of them are working really well for this.
So how do you feel about the impact from the World Cleanup Day?
We talk about the impact. It's really good question, basically, because why basically we always talking about the number. Like, some people, some people were asking me like, do you really work for impact, or you just care about number, basically,
Yeah.
like to bring million people? Some
Yeah.
people asking this question. So in 2018, there is a survey show that from Nielsen company. So it show the people who before work clean up day and after work clean up day.
Yeah.
So the people who have this problem with, we call it like blindness survey, the people who who act like a blind, or maybe like really blind to see the problem of waste
Yeah.
itself. So before work cleanup day and after work cleanup day, there is a change behavior there, where the people like for the first they don't really aware and they
Yeah.
don't really care,
Yeah.
and then they say that okay, I join work cleanup day and I start seeing the problem around me,
Yeah.
and then they say okay, if today that because then we also hear them from some people. They say if today then I join them with the cleanup, and the next day I will not throw trash away or to do littering anymore, because
Yeah.
I was the one who clean up, and this is how if we start about the changing how behavior, because we need to give people experience basically
That's true.
to go to see the problem, and after that it will make their mind changing. Because if we educate them through okay, the theory is good, but we have to
course.
bring them to see their own. Hey, come on, come out from your home and see your own trash where
That's
it
true.
ends. And then they see all the trash when they have to clean the river, they have to clean the mountain,
Yeah.
and the beach, and then they start seeing so many things with their own eyes. So this experience, which is really give them good experience.
Yeah.
So for us, like, it's just not about the number. If
That's right.
7.6 million people, for example, join the work cleanup day, and imagine these 7 million people start to think, start to act, or to behave that they commit to themselves that I will not do littering anymore. So see, this is what we want to see. If 7 million people this year start not to do littering, and it already a huge chance.
That's true.
But next step, of course, that now our campaign, for example, in World Cleanup Day, we are not only doing campaign about cleanup. We also now educate the people how to do waste segregations.
Yeah.
So most people, they don't know, for example, why we have to do waste segregation and how to do it.
Yeah.
This in World Cleanup Day, we use this momentum to educate the people. Hey, see, this is how you do waste segregation at your home.
Yeah.
So we provide them all the material, all the campaign they need, and they start doing waste segregation.
Yeah.
So the dream is basically to see this million of people want to start doing, not only commit to themselves to not do littering,
Yeah.
but they also to not litter anymore, but also they are commit in their own host that okay, we commit right now, we are doing waste segregation start from now on. So yeah.
So basically, it's like learning by doing, yeah?
Yes, the learning by doing, and also we need momentum, right? Because in Indonesia we have already a lot of organizations which focusing on international.
That's true.
On environment. It's not one. It's million of I don't know, but it's like thousand of them already. Focusing on environmental issue. But all of us need the momentum.
Yeah.
A momentum where unite all the spirits from these organizations, and together with citizens and government,
Yeah.
which we can do it together. So this is the idea behind of it.
Wow. Wow. It's just wow. I couldn't say anything. All right, then. In what level does movement satisfy you by far?
What do you mean by level? So I have to give the scores or what?
No, like I don't know, like when we talk about satisfaction, yeah, so as a human being we still need this and still need that, you know what I mean? So according to you, with this achievement, with this the success that you get, how does it make you as a person feel?
As a person, of course, I will say that I did my best.
Okay.
Right? I did my best as a person. But if we talk about the movement itself, if we talk about it beyond myself,
Yeah.
it's still a lot of to do.
Yeah.
You know what? Like Indonesia, a few years ago, we still produce like 64 million of million tons of waste every year, and now we produce 67 million tons of waste per year, which is like the numbers is going. The numbers is
Increasing.
and but at the same time, the problem is still there.
That's true.
Right, and the
Yeah.
clean up, and everyone is agree that clean up is not a sustainable solution or sustained solution. That is totally right. But for a country like Indonesia, we need clean up because we need tools to communicate to people.
Yeah.
We need vehicles to bring people at least to start being aware there is a problem here. So of course, then clean up. The dream. If we talk about the dream,
Yeah.
we don't want to clean up forever. Our dream is to see Indonesia as a clean and a free of waste country.
Yeah.
This is the dream. So there is no more, for example, illegal dumping everywhere. Just right now, if we do traveling, and we can easily find illegal dumping, like the river or the playing ground.
Yeah.
It just become like dumping there, like suddenly, like illegal dumping, like people dump everything, all the trash just everywhere, and it breaks our heart if we see this is how, for example, how children play in the playground but full of trash, and how our river was polluting by trash, and even beautiful beach. It's so sad, but this is the condition that we have to admit. That's why we need to do something.
Yeah. Wow. You're so humble as well. Like you think beyond yourself. That's really amazing.
That is the value about, huh?
Yes. Wow.
This is the value that I always believe. The value of my life, that to live beyond of myself. So this life is not about me. It's also about you. It's also about people around us, about our family, about the planet, about all the humanity. So I think that everyone should think beyond themselves. So yeah,
I'm learning a lot today.
Life will be much better. The world will be much better if everyone think about beyond themselves, right?
Wow. Yes. You've mentioned about dream, yeah? Like, is there any other dreams that you dream with this number of huge number of volunteers that you work with that you still not reached yet?
Yeah, the thing is, our campaign to bring 5% of populations basically is like, this is why if you see our campaign, kami 13 juta, or in English we are 13 million, because this is like how to involve 5% of population, because there is a study say that if you involve like more than 5%, then it will give like huge change in your country. So we start basically like believing in it, and in imagine like at least if 5% people join the movement, and they start making a chance, and there is a big chance for our country then in the future. And of course, if we are like I said before, the dream, if we talk, I really imagine that this million of people, then when they join the actions, all of them are aware that or have the same dream, at least, that to see Indonesia like toward, our government always say Indonesia bersih, like in Indonesian, a clean Indonesia. So everyone should have the same dream to see how we can make it happen, like to see a clean Indonesia, which is need an action. And like I said, I imagine Indonesia without illegal dumping. It was really huge dream for me to see. When we go to the beach and there is no landfill over there. When we go to the mountain, come on. Why we have to see illegal dumping everywhere? It smell and it pollute our environment, and it just it's just so sad to see. So yeah, I hope this million of people also aware about this. And if everyone take an actions, and everyone do their own portion. Of course, like for me, for example, as part of my contribution or my dedication for the country, I decided to become a leader for this movement. But I cannot become a leader forever, right? Of course, like at least I dedicate myself maybe for a few years to become a leader. But while I'm doing this job as a leader, that I really put myself here, put my heart, and I I mean, everything I can. I mean, I do my best, and I
Yes.
hope that everyone as well, like as a citizen or as a leader for the movement, other environmental movement or other organization which is focused different issue, that to be really aware that this environmental issue is not only the issue of environmental organizations, that this is all of our issue, because we only have the same home, right? I mean,
Yeah.
like, there is no planet B. We have planet A right now to live, and we have to try to take care of it.
Take care of
So
it. Yeah.
yeah.
Wow. All right. So I keep my finger crossed that you can realize your dream, and like people aware about this, and we can make it together. Yeah. So for this movement, if there are some people would like to join as a volunteer, is there still any places to be with?
Yes, for Indonesian people, that everyone welcome, and then they can join the movement.
Yeah.
So we will start the action from 12 until 24.
Yeah.
So from 12 September, yeah. So we start from 12 September until 24 of September, and they can register themselves in Indorelawan. So indorelawan.org
Yeah.
/p
I'm
/world
gonna
clean
put it
update.
into the description so people can access that as well.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And then everyone register themselves there to do actions. So for 2 weeks, they do clean up around their house, and
Yeah.
also they do waste segregations,
Yeah.
and they also can give the report, like how many kilos, for example,
Yeah.
you collect, and then you already sort of them, and where you bring them, for example, like to the closest waste bank, for example.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is why we invite everyone. So not only to join the action itself or to do waste segregation itself, but also to do campaign or them on their social media, which
Yeah.
is invite more people to come on board. Because the more people come, the more people want to do these actions, then the more how to say, like, the closer we are, all of us, to our dream to see Indonesia
goal,
clean,
yeah.
right? So yeah.
Yeah, wow, that's nice. So yeah, I'm gonna put the link as well. And is there anything else you would like to say, like both for the people that listening this one, and to make them more aware that we have the problem here, and also for those who are interested in joining the movement, that what should they be prepared before applying themselves to the movement?
They only need themselves, basically. They no need to prepare so much that
Yeah.
that makes you like to not join the clean up action, which is involve so many people around, like to join on site clean up.
Yeah.
In some of location, there are maybe some of our group which is they do clean up with their group, but it's only like with small number, because the COVID is really high in Indonesia. So we urge everyone to not gather,
Yeah.
like to not have really big gathering, and take care of yourself, like always wear mask, and then like keep the distance,
Yeah.
and just don't gather, because you can join this action even if you are only stay at your home, and
Yeah.
no need to go out, and just make sure that you follow World Clean Upday Indonesia on Instagram, and because all the information will be there. You
Okay.
can get all the guideline for your waste segregation, so how to do waste segregation at
Yeah.
home, and then you can also get all the guidelines regarding COVID-19, the news update, and also you will get the guideline how to register yourself for as the volunteers,
Yeah.
and also the guideline how you can give the report, and even you get e-certificate for this. So everyone who
nice.
join as a volunteer, you will be recognized as our volunteers, and as a hero who clean this country. So yeah.
That's nice. Like, yeah. So appreciate the world and you got appreciated. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. So that was it from Ka Agus. Or is there anything else you would like to say to close this?
What should I say? I think I would say that let's make it let's clean up, let's unite to clean up the planet
Yeah.
together, and I'm waiting for you on the day. So world without waste is all of our dreams, right? And let's
Yes.
do it together.
Okay, so let's clean the earth together. And I would like to say to you that please join the movement because we have the humble leader here and you will get a lot of things, a lot of soft skill that you need as a human, and also you care about the earth, and together we can make it, right? That's how Kak Agus say. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for watching this video. It was really great talk, and I'm really amazed, and also like Kak Agus, you are so amazing. Yeah, you're humble, and that's I keep saying that until now. I don't know why, but you just like thinking beyond yourself, and that's the skill I need to learn. So yeah, thank you. And if you would like to join, I will like put the description in the description about the link, and also you can access the Instagram, the important Instagram that I will also put in the description. And if you would like to talk directly to Kak Agus, maybe I can share your Instagram as well.
Yes,
Yes.
you can, and also my number.
Okay, wow. So see, not everyone will give number, but this leader, believe you me, you should join the movement. Okay, so that's all everyone, and thank you so much, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.